everyone, my name is Adin Filasso, 818009, and I'm going to do a demo class on the guided discovery method. What is guided discovery method? Like, what does it emphasize? Guided discovery method is a type of an approach that removes you, that's the teacher, me, from the main role of the explainer and extends the student the opportunity to question and discover the target content. So we will be having a content, that I will be having a passage. When they have done that, they can construct their own system of what it means and how it is used, or better, give it a better structure of their own. This method emphasizes collaboration between the student and the teacher and create a product that mostly is dependent upon the students. So what are the advantages of using guided discovery method? The guided discovery approach has the advantage of teaching your student the content in a way that allows them to remember and understand its relationship with the content and real life. Or maybe the background knowledge, maybe what they had. They can use this method in unique situations or in communications. How does this method, guided discovery method, work? For this concept to work, you have to create material and a setting that places the target content in a context that is relevant and interesting enough for the student to care about. When the student's interest is caught, they have a task to accomplish, and that's what they know. And this is how it can be actively done in a very engaging class. So you could have puzzles, codes, or narratives that can be used to achieve the end goal. There are four main elements of a guided discovery lesson plan. And so they are collaboration, task setting, monitoring, and consultation. So I'll be going through these steps at a time, but before jumping into each step, I'll explain what the step is about. Step 1. Collaboration. Start out by having a great conversation routine with your classroom. You must establish that students are expected to talk to one another in the class, and they are expected to collaborate. This does take some time to build. If say we have a new class, then it does take some time to build. But if the child has been living along with the same students, then it should be easy. So this will take some time to build. But having students to work with others would be a great plus point. Even if they don't want to, they will have to create a communication that will be needed for this approach to work. Hello everyone, I'm teacher Adeline, and today we are going to read a small passage, and based on that small passage, we're going to have some nice entertainment. So how are you today? You're fine? Well, that's good to know. You're fine as well? Okay. So for today's class, I'm going to read a small passage. I want you all to read along with me. Okay? So I'm going to read a small passage, and you will have to listen carefully to the passage. Okay? If you all want, you all can read along with me. Okay? passage goes like this. Early rising is good for the mind and for the body. The advantage of early rising is the good start it gives us to our day's work. In the morning hours, the mind is fresh and there are few sounds or other distractions. So, the work done at that time is generally well done. An early riser finds time to do exercise in the fresh morning air. An early riser has plenty of time to do work. That is his or her own work. Step 2. Task setting. Set the task for the students. Put key phrases on the board for students to use. But don't tell them what they mean or how they are used. Show an open-ended question and steps for exploring it. First, tell the paragraph of a story and then leave the next part to it for an open interpretation. Say you would introduce the content and then the students will have to respond to that content. Make sure that you don't tip your hand at all and keep your face neutral so that they would have time to think and answer the content. One way to ensure collaboration is to use small groups or pairs to make each student participate in the activity. I'm going to ask you all some few questions. Okay? So, can you all tell me what you all mean by early riser? When you all heard this word early riser, what was the first thing which came into your mind? Could you tell me? Someone who wakes up early. Okay. Something more? Let me get something more from y'all. You're a person who wakes up early in the morning. Very good. I'm not saying you're wrong. You are right. I'm not saying you're wrong. Can you all tell me the next question? I had said that an early riser has some advantages. Can you all tell me what type of advantages does an early riser have? Can you tell me? Oh, you don't know. It's fine. It's fine. Can you tell me? Yes. Yes, an early riser. That's a good start. Yes. The advantage of early rising. It gives you a good start. And why does it give you a good start? Why do you get that good start? Well, you said you get a good start. Like, why do you get a good start? You don't know? Someone else? Maybe you? Okay. So it gives us a good start to our day's work. Good? Good. Can you all tell me the meaning when I say now, okay, we have come across this line, right? In the morning hours, the mind is fresh and there are few sounds or other distractions. Now when I say the word distractions, what comes into your mind? Yes, can you tell me? Distractions, yeah. Disturbance, yes. Third, monitoring. While they are engaging in the task, you would take on the role of the monitor, remaining outside the activity until you are needed. If you have set up the activity well, the students will work towards the goal while relying on each other for practice to get feedback. Okay, so I want you all to complete the sentence for me. An early riser finds time to do some exercise. Can you all tell me what it is? In the fresh morning air. Okay, for my next question, I will want you all to correct the sentence. So, an early riser has very little time to do his work. Can you all correct the sentence for me? An early riser has very little time to do his work. Try to recollect. Try to recollect. Very good. An early riser has plenty of time to do his work. Fourth, consolidation. At the end of the task, you should bring the class together and check their work. This is the time when you check for common errors and correct them. Use questions to help the students discover further information about the content and share it with the group. So I had asked you all some meanings since start. So can you all tell me, what do you mean by early riser? Can you tell me? Very good. Person who gets up very early in the morning. Okay. So I asked you another one. You tell me. Okay, here's another one. Can you tell me the meaning of distraction? Anyone? Oh, tell me. Yeah. Fewer sounds, that's right. But then there's a nice word, a more better word, I would say, that we had actually discussed in class. Another better word for distractions. Can you tell me? Disturbance. That's good. Thank you. So, what is the role of a teacher during the guided discovery activities or a guided discovery class? So the main role of a teacher would be to help the students see and discover the content. It could be grammar, they could discover something about grammar, or it could be as the passage, just how I just showed you. You could teach them on the concepts they know already and build on those connections in a pro-communication way. Your role as a teacher in a guided discovery method is to seek to remove yourself from the conversation as much as possible in an appropriate way and to provide the frame to the students, and so that the students be the center of learning to discover success.